What's up, guys? It's James. I'm here with my team, the Bongo boys, and we just top-8'd the Ultimate Time Wizard in Las Vegas. We played pretty normal decks except for the Tengu player, so we're gonna show that off. But I'm just gonna run through my deck really quick, which was super standard value turbo, and then we'll show off the actual pool deck. So let's see. Dark Armed, Triple Kais. This is basically the same build I've been playing for like the past couple months. It's already been on the channel multiple times. Double Sirocco, not 3. Triple Value, Double Grepher, Double Arma, Double Hamster, Triple Raikou, Necro Plague, and these are more one-ofs. Gale, Spirit Reaper, which is pretty good. Trooper, which is awesome. MST Storm, all just the power spells. Rhoda, Olor, Burial, Book. You know, for the first time, I usually really like Book, but it was kind of ass this time. And I drew it a lot of game ones against Vayu, which is like a matchup that's not very good. And the traps are all pretty normal. The one-ofs, just one oppression, and then double deep prison, double bottomless. In all honesty, I did not have a particularly good record this tournament. I did worse than them, and I played against a bunch of frogs and just got kind of destroyed. This side, again, is pretty standard. Mind Crush, Triple Dust against Blackwing's really good, Double Rug, Deck to Oppression, Vortex, Cyber Dragon, Gores, VD Crow, Vandy's Fiend. In all honesty, I feel like I didn't resolve a lot of my powerful side cards, even when I sided them in. That's probably why I got destroyed. Chimeritic, Dark End, Colossal, Armory, Thought Ruler, Cataster, Silver End, more stuff, and Value Synchros. But that is my deck. You know, yeah, I played a bunch of Vayu, played some frogs, and, you know, we did get kind of smoked in top 8 by a very unfortunate judge call that I'm sure we will do some more videos on. But yeah, without further ado, Marcus, you want to talk about your GOAT deck, which is also extremely normal?
Very normal, but if you know me, you know I was gonna do the best.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, so 3 Spy, 2 Moth, 2 Night Assailant, 2 Dekoichi, 2 Thunder Dragon, 2 Sork, BLS, 1 Sook. Again, this is all very standard. If you know my lists, you know that it's always going to be probably
optimal.
Like 39 of the same 40 cards, 2 Upstart, 2 Nox, Snatch, and then all the good one-ofs, including Card Destruction.
I feel like we just didn't want anything crazy because we didn't know what these GOAT people were going to be on.
Yeah. 2 Jar, 2 Dust Shoot, Regeki Break, not Wing Blasts, and then the other good ones.
1 Solemn.
1 Solemn. I had an extra spot. Yeah. I was playing again a pretty standard list, and I do think Solemn is the best trap card of the format, so it had to be somewhere.
Had to play 1.
Side deck was Kaiku, because most of the matchups you have 1 flex monster spot to take out, so you want to replace it with another monster. And those cover pretty much every single matchup. Double Mind Con for the mirror, double walk. I thought maybe I'd play Burn, I didn't. Swords was actually really good. It overperformed pretty high this event.
Played a lot of Warriors.
I played a lot of Warriors, and it was very good. 1 MST, 2nd Solemn for when I go first in the mirror, 3rd Dashi when I go first. I decided 1 copy of Wing Blast. I thought there'd be a lot of meta decks. There wasn't, and then 3 Sakus for Warrior. And yeah, that was my list. Again, if you know my deck building, you know that it always stays the same. So yeah.
You did very good. A lot of Warriors, a lot of Turbo. But now we have the Agent deck that, you know, me and Marcus and Bronte, our Tengu player, who actually did great. You guys may not know him, but great player and a great friend. But yeah, let's show off the deck. Kind of standard agents, but a few interesting things. So yeah.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, hi guys, Bronte here. Played agents, figured it was the best call for the event. I mean, it seemed to do the most, and you know, killed really quick and played really broken cards. So yeah, that was it. So yeah, pretty standard for like the agent stuff. Hyperions, Earths, you know, standard Venus, Shine Balls, the bricks, BLS, 2 Trag. Didn't play Gores, you'll see why after.
I think Trag was really strong, and like in the mirror especially, and just like, I don't know, like we're playing maxis, like we just don't want to die if people super go hard into it.
Yeah.
I think Trag is great.
It was really good, yeah, and like it like every time you have it in the mirror, it like
kills Ryo.
Does some really cool stuff like kill Ryo. Like you can take their Venus and, you know, make a cool counterplay, and like also like you know, you'll go like tour guide to get stopped, and then, you know, you go trag or like earth or
taking your Sangan and making Leviathan come.
Yeah, there's just like it just
like keeps the
it swings the game like really hard, and it makes them like have to have like a Hyperion or like a power of card. So Christia, this card was crazy.
Yeah,
like
it's
just so insane.
I thought I'm gonna say I thought plants were gonna be the best deck. Like when I've tested Tengu in the past, I always thought plants were broken, and like with a good build they would smash agents. But in testing, like agents are just destroying plants. We have a good side plan for it, like you'll see. Yeah. But I mean, Christia against plants is just an auto win. Christia's just insane. So
yeah, it's nuts. Honest, obviously, really good card. Herald, this card was great, like super good.
Fuel's Grave.
Yeah, just really good. Tour guide, you know, saying in. We added troopers, and there's calls here as well too. We wanted something that was like really good against Thunder King, and also like, you know, milling like a Hyperion or a Christia with calls, and, you know, just really good. And again, it kind of fits the trag theme as well too. You mill, you know, they have to out the trooper, and then you draw a card, drop trag, and that's pretty strong, right? So we were gonna play Gores originally, and then we ended up putting in Birdman because, you know, we thought that we were like missing some ceilings to like do like Trish plays, and also we were worried about Gravekeepers as well too. We wanted to fit like Closed Forest in, and like this is a good searchable card through Sangan, and, you know, Closed Forest against Gravekeepers is obviously really good. So and this was great. Like,
yeah, you said it was good for you.
It was really good.
Like,
yeah,
on the fence about it.
Yeah, we were like,
you always.
I didn't miss Gores at all. I mean, which is crazy to think about. Like, you really want to be like, you know, playing a Venus, like not like holding back, and it just kind of goes against what you're trying to do. So, and then 2 Max C. This card was good.
We saw the third.
Yeah, you know, standard like Heavy Storm, 2 MST, Dark Hole Book, Reborn Mind. 2 call. This card was really good.
Yeah, you can also, like, if they're just trying to snipe your back row, like if they don't know what you're on exactly, like chaining that on a trooper or a Sangan, which Sangan's so easy to find, like the tour guide, it's very good.
Yeah, and then Dashu. So
maybe side.
Third Max C, 2 Thunder King. This card was really good. And like, you know, the sidebars were really easy. We would take out the trooper and put these in, and it was good against a lot of stuff. Really good. Taker, Lance. These were kind of like for like back row decks. Like this particularly Heroes, we found it was like pretty tough matchup. Close Forest, like we discussed in the main deck with like Birdman, MST, Leeching. This card was good. And then 3 Decree for back row decks, and this card was we sided against plants. This card is insane, like literally insane. Like we had people like that came up to us after hoping that they wouldn't play us, that they were playing Tengu, that were on plants because like they just, you know, dealing with agent boards is hard enough as it is, and then when you know stack on like a card like this, like it makes it really hard to do like anything.
Hey guys, so this is me just back from Vegas. Obviously, my camera died when we were recording the end of that deck profile, but obviously we were almost done anyway. It was just the extra deck that I figured I would post, and I'll put the DB link below for this agent deck. And so as you can see here, it's just pretty standard Cataster Android, which you can make under Gozen. That's one of the reasons we really wanted to include it. And then just, you know, basically good stuff. Librarian runs over Cataster. Trishula, Stardust, and Scrap you can make with the Birdman. Ancient Sacred Diamond actually comes up quite a bit. You can do some cool OTK lines with Gachi, Hyperion, and Ancient Fairy searches the Closed Forest. That was the reason Bronte was speaking about, you know, Birdman kind of enabling the Closed Forest plan on the side. And I found this number of XEs, the 4, being completely sufficient. So that was basically the deck, and yeah, like I had mentioned back in the hotel, you know, honestly, this is probably the deck we put the most amount of effort in. Like the Turbo and Value Turbo deck, Chaos Turbo and Value Turbo deck that me and Marcus played were pretty standard, as you saw, and I didn't even make many changes from prior lists that I've had on this channel before. But we figured the Tengu is pretty underexplored, and a lot of other players might not have a lot of experience playing it, so we figured that was somewhere we could get a pretty big edge if we kind of put the time in and came up with a good plan. And in this case, came up with a pretty good side plan. Like I really do think those Gozen matches won Bronte the plant matchups that he played against. It pretty much just solos that matchup. So I was really happy that we came up with that. We tried a lot of different things, and really over the past 2 weeks, especially because we had to like shuffle around a team member a little bit. I probably played way more Tengu than I did Edison, and I enjoy the format. I'll probably enter a tournament or something with some other Tengu decks. I don't really think I'll get too deep into it because Edison is still kind of where my heart is, but I did enjoy playing it. But that's gonna be it for the video. You know, expect a video in a couple days. You guys may have heard, like I said in the video, we lost in top 8 due to a pretty bad judge call, and I will make a video detailing that. But congrats to Steven Silverman for winning. I believe he played Frog Hero, and it was a really good time at this event, spending time with Marcus and Bronte and our other homies that we were there with. Was a really good time. Shout out to Hanse, who also got second. But yeah, it was a really good experience going to the 3v3. I really wish I could have gone a little further, and I do feel like we were kind of a shoe-in for top 4 the way it all played out, but I will elaborate that on that shortly. And shout out to everyone who came up to me and said hello. It was honestly a really good time and a good community experience just to meet people and sign them cards and stuff like that. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of multi-format deck profile, and peace. More stuff soon for sure.